We don't often like to produce world news here at DWS that isolates to a time and place, but this week, we just couldn't help ourselves. Enjoy.
A grandfather confuses his grandson for someone else's at a childcare. We ask, was that the first recorded instance of a real-life deepfake?
Are you my grandson?
An alleged drink-driving pensioner has made a wild escape after crashing her SUV through a bike shed and launching off a wharf. The 73-year-old's vehicle crashed into the sea off New Zealand's Waiheke Island, shattering glass and bicycles.
Well, the pensioners really provided us with gold this week. Imagine if the person in 4x4 was the same person who mistook their grandson and they were in the car also. And he gets picked up by a stranger, then gets absolutely sent off the end of a pier.
Welcome to the Voices in Your Head, where we see what podcasters are saying, and they aren't advertised by Pig Farmer, so it may be worth a listen.
I think I am going to miss the feeling of pooing in my nap, then one of those tall beings cleaning it up. You feel heard and respected, you know?
Why don't we see that white dog shit at the park anymore? Like, seriously, where did it go? Forget world hunger. These are the questions.
It's 2025 and there are still egg shortages. They blamed COVID. Now what? There's still barbecue chickens in the racks, right? You do the math.
$1 billion idea. You pick a sport and got to throw into the field of play, and you get more points for the bigger ones.
Yeah. Since when did smashing boxes go out of fashion? Since when did smashing boxes go out of fashion?
Have you noticed how there is an Asian aisle in the supermarket that has noodles and another aisle that says it has noodles?
We did that. We did that.
You can buy 250 grams of fresh spinach for $7 or frozen for $1, and the frozen has more nutrients. Maybe we should just freeze everything. Once again, that's not the right clip. And that little guy needs a podcast, though. Be better than this crap, let's be honest.
Welcome to the We Are In Training podcast. We wear train, trains to train. Remember when we could call fat controllers fat? What a time to be alive.
Overhearing people who come back from a haircut saying, I asked for this and got this, we know exactly what we are doing.
Remember when we told humans if they added X to Y, our heads would blow off? Yeah, but it was true.
Aimbots have always been an issue. Why don't we develop a game where it's up to the user to write their own aimbot code? Then they're all cheating.
We migrate all the time, and the humans don't complain about our immigration. You know why? We aren't a part of the economy.
It's over for us, isn't it?
Speak for yourself. Now to advertiser, nuts and gum.
OMG, have you ever tasted Australian 2-minute noodles? Man, seriously, noodle worse than the big booms.
Yeah.
Noodles worse than the big booms. Let's remember, Mario is Italian, took psychedelic mushrooms, rode a goddamn dinosaur. Games were always inclusive.
Yeah.
Hello, it's me, your host, Single Larry T, hoping to be so single for too long, if you know what I mean.
I am coming for you.
OMG, it's broken the fourth wall. It's happening. It's happening. Like when it happened with the trees in that movie, but much, much worse.
This is funniest moments in TV history. Genuinely, not that BS top 20 countdown crap. Roll the tape. Enjoy.
Look at that!
That's why she wanted it.
Oi!
I like this.
Look at that fucking thing. What's that?
That's a chicken.
What? That thing?
It's a chicken.
Is that a real animal?
That's a chicken.
Check it out. Has you ever seen anything like that?
Yeah.
Look at it.
He's got feathers on his feet.
How come he was wearing that?
That's the way Mother Nature, that's the way his genes are.
Oi!
I like this.
Look at that fucking thing. What's that?
When I first saw that on SBS in 2003, in my parents' spare room, I forgot how to breathe. 911 was called. Worth it, though.